everyone. Thank you for attending this rally and for giving me the opportunity to speak to you today. My name is Tara Monastas, and I am a junior at Tollgate High School in Warwick. I have been a member of High School Democrats of Rhode Island for a year now. I am one of many young people across the nation who has been swept up by the rapid growth of civic engagement, where hundreds of thousands of youth are finding a way to bring their voices to the front of the American conversation. Today, we are demanding the attention of government officials whose job it is to reinforce the principles of our nation through their actions. The concepts of freedom, justice, and the pursuit of happiness are espoused by every government official at every level in an almost reflexive nature, yet their inability to follow through on these concepts through their votes causes a disconnect between the idealized concept of America and its actual ability to provide for its citizens. Today is a day where the demands of the people can be ignored no longer. Our voices come from every corner of the nation, every city and town, every unique background imaginable. We are the product of national policies that shape our childhoods, our futures, our education, and the very status of our planet. I urge you to listen to the young adults affected by all of these issues, those who face gun violence in their own communities, those feeling the impacts of unchecked climate change, those for whom your policies directly affect beyond headlines. Politics are not an adult game in which we have clumsily intruded. Rather, politics is our lives, our families, our homes, and our futures. Our place in the conversation is here to stay. Listen to those who will reap the seeds sown by generations before. No one feels the impact of the world more than those whose identities are still developing. Many young activists have spoken out about their personal experiences with oppression and violence, with an insight far more knowledgeable than I could ever hope to achieve. Take the time to listen to many, many youth advocates, because we tell not one story but millions, and every single one is part of the greater narrative. Listen to the young leaders who convened just yesterday to demand a response to climate change and to help shape a better world for the future that will soon be bestowed upon them. Listen to the March for Our Lives youth who come forward to prevent unnecessary tragedies from happening again, either because they have faced loss directly or because the stress of a potential shooting prevents them from conducting their lives as usual. Listen to the young Jewish people who advocate against the use of detention centers to hold immigrants captive, speaking with the voices of their ancestors to dismantle the oppression they see being reenacted in our own country. Listen to the young immigrants who have traveled to America and what the process of entering our country has been like for them. Listen to the stories of their cultural history, of how they define their identities, and the ways in which our nation has welcomed them or rejected them. Listen to the voices of dozens of other groups demanding change, too numerous to name and too diverse and vibrant to capture in a single sentence. I have learned that there is nothing more powerful than amplifying the voices of those who need to be heard. By listening, you are giving them power. By acting, you are making the world a better place. Give the youth of today the power to change tomorrow. Thank you.